told me I lost something. I tried to go back and find it, but I couldn't. They said I lost something. I looked in the mirror to try and find it, but I couldn't. They told me I lost something. I asked them what I lost, but then they couldn't. Then they couldn't tell me what I lost. I told them I found it, said something else, but then they lost me.
I remember them days when we used to cross ways and dream of stacking K's. I remember them days when we used to dream of new heights and get into them fights. I remember them days. And I remember your brother, now we barely know each other. I remember them days when we used to cross ways. Now we barely know each other, but it's okay. I remember them days. I remember trying to plan, but life don't get clear. I can't tell if the end is drawing near, if my future drawing closer. Put the pen to pad to feel some closure. Used to draw but don't got no composure. Now I write but I am no composer. Moving through my life, feeling like a poser. Poisoned by my past, I'm poised to make it past. When I make it to the top, I'll let y'all know my wrath, and I'ma make it last. I'm walking my own path, but y'all don't even blast. Never held a hammer while you wanna be Malachi. I remember them days when we used to cross ways and dream of stuck in caves. I remember them days when we used to dream of new heights and get into them fights. I remember them days. You remember your brother, seems we never knew each other. I remember them days when we used to cross ways. Seems we never knew each other, but it's okay. I remember them days. The ones that's dead and gone. I remember the ones that want me the same. I remember all of y'all and drag it all along. I remember the ones that rest in peace with recipes that change up the game. Talk to anybody anymore. Working on 3 albums but not going on tour. I've been doing shit for free, I know my niggas can't afford. In my off time I write so I can keep shit stored. And it's been a while since I worked for me. I've been slaving away, putting in work for free. Everybody asking me to unlock it instead of asking for the key. I wanna say no, but I don't want them to leave. And I'm sorry I don't come around. It's hard to show up when you're practicing your sound. It's hard to show up when you're working for a crowd. It's hard to show up when you gotta be the one in the background. This ain't a plea for sympathy or cry for help. Just know that this is how the hand is dealt. And the worst part is I did it to myself. And nowadays I'll start to melt. Wake up a few hours free time, shower, sit down. Then I get how I work 10 hours for no dimes. Behind the scenes 2 to 3 more on my music things. If Jay's on, then we work on beats. If I'm too productive, then I get high again and keep on going till my brain is at its end. But I can't sleep. Only time I get to see my peoples when the dusk's deep. So I stay up, rinse, repeat. This ain't a plea for sympathy or cry for help. I know I did it to myself. I just didn't want to say no. After all, I know how it feels when people force you to stay low. But then I take on so much that I can't go. And the niggas wanna get mad at me when I carry weight I know they couldn't stow. So now I stow away with my flow. And I told myself I'd never work for others but the guys as so-called friends. Now I work for niggas who still call me brother because I'm too scared to try and defend. I leave ones I can't mend. I done lost too many people, how can I contend? So I just try to please these people that ain't got a hand to lend. Rinse, repeat, I stay up. If Mooey on, then we either play the game and get to making heat. I couldn't even sleep in the first place. Insomnia got me going back to my seat. Got high again, my mind in its worst case. 3 more hours on my music till I'm 6 deep. Rinse, repeat. But I'm living though, not attempting what I did 6 years ago. Not thinking what I did 2 years ago. Not behind the mask that I had a year ago. And I've been getting sick, telling people they ain't slick. Tell them fuck off when they mad that I ain't quick. Tell them I'ma quit if they don't stop writing up on my... Hold on. let me talk my shit. But nah, I'm a dream chaser, I stay fighting. Young Sugaru, the miracle maker. Young Halliburton, I set the pace and play make to chase paper, cause when I get to it, I ain't gonna wait for later. So even if the days all start to blend together and I struggle to get any peace, and even if my mind gets severed, my grind won't cease. I'll still be the greatest when I get on beats, cause I rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I'm still the greatest on the beat, cause I rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. This shit ain't new to me.
So I write it down. Life is in these lines, so I write them. When I write it out and start to doubt, start to feel regret. Used to think I'd be better on red, better off dead, but instead I
moved ahead of every single person in my way. I started looking forward, counting days until I make it to the top. And if the towers start to crumble, I'll still hit my shot. Young Usopp, courage is all that I got. After all, I had my life ruined by the rulers and the fiends. I couldn't measure to the people, yet I claim that I'm the king. I couldn't better myself, but now that's why I gotta sing. Everybody cold until they hop into the ring.
Looking down the bottom like the bottom of the barrel, and I know I can't see myself anymore. Look up high, look for guidance to the sky. I'm choosing the clouds no longer fly. I'll be this one to tell you that it ain't what it seems. Outside I'm confident, but I'm ripping at the seams. I just move ahead through different means, cause everything that glitters ain't what it gleams. Family or friends ain't much of a difference, but relatives wanna succeed from a distance. That shit, that shit, that shit, that shit. To the ones I thought was family, I used to visit them all the time. It was so long ago, I have to dig to write down these lines. We was always playing games and shit, I thought we were fine, but then they lost their damn mind. Like I thought we was friends, even though we were separated by quite a few years. I mean, y'all lost your house, so you had to move in. Treated you nice, and you acted like it was a sin. And that's why I grew up with PTSD, cause I thought it was gonna be me. Last I heard y'all doing well, and that's something I like to see. But I don't know, 2 years was a hell of a beat, and that's just how it's gotta be. And I ain't never lived with nobody else. Had some people cut me off just for being myself, like it ain't already hard looking in a mirror. Been a rough year since, I don't even know if my vision's any clear. Been tough since I started reaching up for that shelf. Now I can't even see it, my mind starts to see a trauma from friend to foe. I can't stomach myself, lead a life going bottoms up, can someone else steer? Family or friends ain't much of a difference, but relatives wanna succeed from a distance. That shit, that shit, that shit, that shit. And what led to here is years of telling stories I used to write to tell a shell of the stories that I used to tell. And went from living fairly well to fairly wary of the scary hell that was living all around me. Now I write to tell, and on the mic my skills prevail to tell a story fairly well about staying fairly wary of the scary hell that lives around you. So do what you do best. Relatives only want the interest, so when it comes the time to test, they gon' be gone. But family help you out with your song, yeah. Family help you out with your dreams. So if y'all shooting for it, then go and just sing. If y'all shooting for it, then pick up the ball. If y'all shooting for it, then go get your green. If y'all shooting for it, then it's worth it for y'all. It's worth it for y'all. Y'all already know for the one time, for the one, every single time I do a project, we're gonna have at least one little freestyle on it. Me just listening to a beat and seeing what I can do on the next listen over, just to fuck around. I chose this one because the picture, the thumbnail was Boruto, Hypebeast Boruto. I thought that shit was funny as fuck, but we gonna see what I can do. Okay. Yeah. Bitch, I'm in my bag again. Think I'm a flight risk, won't even let my baggage in. Then my niggas told my bitches told me how to fuck our baggage shit. Bitch, I'm back in my bag again. You would think I'm like the way my green go. Look at y'all counting all I see low. How I respect, but y'all count sub-zero. You niggas clones on credit check, I'm seeing zeros. Ooh, and this that, put myself up on the map shit. This, that, my gang got my back shit. this, that, I'm grabbing in my bag shit. Need no clashing for the stream. When I come through with the beam, young Venus, how I pull up to the scene. Vibe out with the rod like Sam. That's a stream gear set when I'm jested on the beat. This that shit they seldom seen. Whew. Number uno, no natural, but all I got is green. Rap like shit you seen up on the TV screen. Niggas only want me there when they want a hand. But just like how I rap, I give them one punch, man. So if you go then we hunting wolves and Katsumaki gonna register if we don't rock and wage a war. If we gon' push and pull, throw my hands, take your time up off the clock. And I've been waiting like lurking legends, no Shiki, no Uda. Give me a man, me and my gang gonna make you need to call the reverend. Treading bad waters, young Navi, know my map will never end. Like I said before, put myself up on a map. She's an angel in disguise to be this nice. Look up to the sky, and you gon' see the seraphim. Young NL, this goddess reign will never end. Never end, never ever ever end. Cause bitch, I'm back in my bag again. Think I'm a flight risk, won't even know my baggage in. Then my bitches tell my niggas tell how the fuck I baggage shit. Bitch, I'm back in my bag again. And if you feeling married, go and take a seat. Dropping gold and pull up with a rifle, how I let it ring. Oh my god, now I'm out of shit to sing. I guess rap. Fuck it, y'all know I'm the king. Thank you and your bitch, call me queen, nigga. Fuck with me. Come on, that was hard. Y'all know it. Be real. I surprised myself on that one. God damn.
Success, that's a stupid concept. No, I write for myself about the past that I perceive. That's how I write towards success, despite feeling a net in my mind, telling me my craft will never be adept. Never masterpieces, plastic memories are still fractured, trapped behind the past that's been captured. Like, am I really me? Am I still what I perceive? Or what else do you see? What do you really believe? I just move forward and forge a path, breaking vows and deal with the ensuing wrath. Cut my ties to my past, I don't know where I'm going or if I'll be back. I don't know where I'll roam, just know I gotta leave. Cut my ties to the me of old and wear my heart on my sleeve. Put the pen in my tome to keep from feeling all alone. I'm just a Ronin on my own. Trapped behind the concept of who I once was, a Ronin, young Hyakimaru, unarmed, still dangerous. Or at least I tell myself so I don't see who I used to be. What I miss in life was my feet. Look, so what can I even achieve? What accolades will I receive? Or maybe that's the wrong look. Look at all my songs. Look, I'm an open book. So that's why y'all better start reading. Y'all know Kyouma always been leading. This is just a story of a young girl still dreaming late at JPM, but I know the sun's still beaming down on me. So that's why I flipped the script. I got 'em all hooked off the lines that I flip and I'll turn the page. All my writing leaves it ripped, but the way they all quote me, nigga, that's a transcript. I just move forward and forge a path, breaking vows and deal with the ensuing wrath. Cut my ties to my past, I don't know where I'm going or if I'll be back. I don't know where I'll roam, just know I gotta leave. Cut my ties to the me of old and wear my heart on my sleeve. Put the pen in my tome to keep from feeling all alone. I'm just running on my own. And who I am now, greater than I was. Not a savage, shit ain't been the same since I turned 21. Been chasing for so long I can't even tell you what I've done. As for how it is, no one asks how she does, damn. So I say fuck a system, or fuck a rule set. Y'all been guided by the hateful cause y'all ain't break the rules yet. Or you were born in its favor, but to live a life you gotta have the flavor. And to know right from wrong you gotta have you a savior. And mine was me, not the old, but the girl considered a traitor. Like why'd I have to find myself later? But if I wasn't me, then how could I get any greater? Started off, I thought it was a lie. Lie to everybody else, like what I gotta hide. Lied to myself, go on a journey, thought I'd never die. But then I headed out to trek inside my mind. I am not a rapper, I'm a poet, and this is my odyssey. So I move ahead, not concerned on what I ought to be. Took 22 years to find my dichotomy. Scared until I met that part of me. Now pardon me while I talk about the path I walked. Looking through the dark line drawn out with chalk. Everybody else looking up for when the sun will talk. Only moved at night, so the sun was silent on my walk. All alone, it was he and I. All I know is that I made it out the other side. Uncertain of which of us had died. Thinking in my mind, like what if everything I've come to learn is just a lie? Now it's hard to even stay true. Am I living for me, or am I living for you? But I still live my life as anew, and I'm still unsure what to do. And I thought I'd never die, and I was right. It wasn't me, it was the sun and the light. What people saw wasn't who was in sight. Still hard to see it, try as I might. Still hard to see it, cause I hear his voice. Still hard to see it, cause I make his choice.
Still hard to see it, cause they still say his name. Still hard to see it, cause they talk like we're the same.
But no matter what Kyouma, I remain. As the time starts ticking down, I must refrain from the thoughts that are causing me this pain. So I'll walk my path alone through the king's reign. King's reign. And R.I.P. Japan, not the nation, but the rising suns upon the land. One doesn't cast rays, and the other took a stand to hope all is well. And I'll do what I can to do it even better as I am than I ever did before. And know y'all aren't prepared for what I got in store. And I'm not being cryptic, I'm just keeping my lore. Feel like I'm in my prime, let my flow transform. Kia.
Still hard to see it, cause I hear his voice. Still hard to see it, cause I make his choice.
Still hard to see it, cause they still say his name. Still hard to see it, cause they talk like we're the same. Everybody gotta face the truth. They don't wanna face it, that's why we face our youth. And if you fall, you chase it, that's why I hit the booth. Cause I'm trying to race it, you know time's uncouth. But what am I supposed to do? After everything I've been through, I can't tell who is who or who is true. But at the end of the day, the only one who matters is you. So message to myself, and you know who you are. Kinda wild how we got this far. How I'm chasing my dreams, how I work this hard. Dedicate this shit to you because you're why I write these bars. So, time to take you for a ride now, let's go. Moving past our past, it's time to let go. When the time is up, who knows, so we keep going, and the crowd goes. Time to take you for a ride now, let's go. Moving past my past, it's time to let go. When my time is up, who knows, and the crowd goes, and the crowd goes. Crazy for someone that can relate to, but I never fit in. Don't give a fuck, but I hate to talk to you about how I'm not accepted by those afraid of sin, or how I'm too much of one color for another, or too different from my mother or my family altogether. But we're bonded by unbreakable tethers, and I hate it, but that shit is whatever. Cause even though this is the end, and it's still hard to see it, this is how I begin. Miyamoto Musashi, I'm a Ronin with the pen, and you know I had to get back in my bag again. And success is relative, it depends on how you wanna close. Rinse and repeat every day, cause I'm constant with the flows. And I remember them days where we used to wanna be heroes. But no matter what, at the end of the day, the crowd goes. On and on, and the crowd goes on and on. For a ride, never too far gone, I've been distant. That's why I sing my song, I know I never went wrong. And the crowd goes, and the crowd goes, and the crowd goes. Crazy for someone that can relate to, huh?